Hi, Art with Arrow here. I came across a bit of gaming news that I thought was quite interesting and probably controversial. So I figured we would just read and then we'll discuss. So this here comes from riotgames.com and it says zero harm in comms. Riot and Ubisoft working together on a research project to create more positive gaming communities. As you guys see, it was published on November 16th. Ubisoft and Riot Games teamed up here. So we'll just read through it real quick. Across the gaming industry, many people are hard at work, making gaming a more positive and more inclusive and ultimately a more fun experience for everyone. Making meaningful change in this complex challenge is going to take collaboration across the gaming industry. That's why Riot and Ubisoft are teaming up on a tech partnership to develop a database gathering in-game data to better train AI-based primitive moderation tools that detect and mitigate disruptive behavior in game. Any data gathered that will be able to identify a person will be removed before sharing. The Zero Harm in Comms research project is the first step in a cross-industry project that aims to benefit all people who play video games. Riot and Ubisoft are aligned in their mission to create gaming structures that foster more rewarding social experiences and avoid harmful interactions. Wow. just that, they're going to control conversations basically. With that being said, as members of the Fair Play Alliance, both companies believe that improving the social dynamic of online games will only come through communication, collaboration, and joint efforts across the gaming industry. With Ubisoft's wide catalog of popular games and Riot highly competitive titles, the resulting database of this partnership should cover a wide range of players and use cases to better train AI systems to detect and mitigate harmful behavior. As games become more and more popular around the world, the scale of this challenge only expands. That is why Riot is investing in AI systems to automatically detect harmful behavior and foster more positive communities across our games. You can read more about Riot's approach to player dynamics, where we go into detail about the challenges at play and the various ways our games are working to address them. Making online communities more inclusive is an ongoing mission that will never be fully completed. With that said, by working together, we can make meaningful improvements. We are committed to sharing our learning from the first phase of this initiative with the entire industry this year. Wow. So just thinking about that. They're going to employ AI to control your conversations in game. What does that really mean? If you think about it, there are a lot of people out there who have, come at other players in horrible language and foul language, right? It's being used. Kids mostly probably using a lot of foul language because they can online when their parents aren't listening, right? But just knowing that they're going to be listening in on your conversation, and if you happen to say something negative, they're going to be kicking you or booting you out of these games. That's a good thing and a bad thing, right? Because they're taking away free speech there. And using an AI system, you could, what if you slip up and say, oh, or something, something that, you know, you just slipped up and said, and then just the AI kicks you out of there, because these AI systems, like we know, they're perfect, right? You can see as like what they have with Twitter and all these using these automated systems to, if you type something in, it just automatically boots you out, right? If you say something sarcastic, will it boot you out? So what is going to be the extent of this? And I guess to me, the controversial part is that you lose a little bit of freedom of speech there, and yeah, you want more positive communities, but people still should be able to say something, if they want to say something sarcastic or something like that, they should be able to still do that. So how will that play into that? Obviously you want to clean it up. They do have a lot of negative Nellies out there, right? I mean, you get it a lot in the shooter games, right? The thing you hear the most, you're trash. You're trash. You're trash. That's what they do, right? So are they going to be listening in on that? Are they going to take that as a negative? And are they going to kick you out? It's a lot to think about with this zero harm in comms. And I get it, because there's kids, there's adults, there's teenagers, all dynamics are in gaming, right? They're playing games as either a creator or just someone just having a fun with the video game, right? Just trying to enjoy a video game. And then what if you slip up and cuss by accident and the AI says, well, this guy's have a negative attitude and we're going to kick him out, Does it kick you off the platform of that game? How does it work? It's going to be quite interesting to find out more about this zero harm in comms. I'm surprised no one has said anything about this. I like watching Spawn Wave, also Rich and Review Tech. I'm surprised they haven't touched on this yet. Maybe they're saving it for the weekend. But I thought I would do a quick video and just give my thoughts on it, but it is what it is, right? They're going to try to clean up their community, and it could be good and it could be bad, right? Because, nobody wants someone downing you for not being Dr. Disrespect in like Apex Legends or, Modern Warfare or Warzone 2, people just coming at you like because you can't land the shots all the time, and you might be just on the game just to have a good time. And then it turns out to be a bad time because people are like downing you. Maybe that's where they're coming at it from, that perspective. But, you lose a little bit of freedom there. And the AI itself is probably not going to be subjective, and then you'll probably have to go to some kind of review board to get your account back or something. It's just going to be an interesting thing here. It's good that they're going to clean it up, but you might want to watch what you say.